Hi, friend. This is Dr. Apoor Mehra, and this video talks about two things. Number one, the Conceptual Orthopedics PG course on 12th, 13th, and 14th November in Delhi. Thank you very much for the phenomenal response that you people have given us. The Conceptual Orthopedics course is going to have a fantastic trauma day. The schedule is prepared, uploaded on the website. We will have amazing case discussions. And this course will be basically being drafted by Professor Shantaram Shetty sir, Dr. Ajit, Dr. Shailesh Pai, Dr. Fahim, and the speakers on that day will be the entire faculty of conceptual orthopedics. And we have two phenomenal lectures: the inauguration lecture by Professor S. M. Tuli sir on bone grafts and Professor Anil Dhal sir on vascular injuries. The legendary faculties of orthopedics like Professor Sudhir Kumar, Professor Gopa Kumar, Professor V.B. Bhasin, Professor Mukund Lal, Professor Kakatkar, they will be there, for interesting case discussions. There will be demonstrations, how to do a simple tension band wiring or how to place a screw, what not to do in managing optimum trauma, what to do to improve your results and decrease the complications, and if you have to deal with complications of somebody else or your own, how to manage that will be there in the interesting case discussions. This day is going to be full of energy, full of experience, and I think this day is going to go long in your memories when you will be handling that in a difficult situation. Your year one, is it applicable for you? Yes. Year two, yes. Year three, yes. If you have completed your MS or DNB, ask yourself for last 1.5 year, how much exposure do you really have? You've been tied down with COVID. Have you really seen all this? Have you really been educated by the teachers what I'm talking about? Right? And if not, then be true to yourself, because out in the practice, you will practically have to see the patients operate the cases. And it's never too late to learn, because the learning never ends. So this day is going to be beautiful. Day two, we kick off with a fantastic lecture by one of the famous lecture by Professor Anil Dhalsar on clinical examination of hip. We will have a hip case discussion, and maybe more of case discussions, and we will tell you in a structured manner how to go about it. And subsequently, we'll have, as you call them, the variety of cases called it the short cases. This will go until 4 o'clock in the evening, and after that, we'll have a clinical examination of knee by Professor V.B. Bhasin sir, followed by how to do the shoulder and the knee examination, where you will have Professor Bhasin, Dr. Shekhar Srivastav, Dr. Raju Iswaran, Dr. Harpreet, and Dr. Ashish, and they are going to teach you these tests, how to do, how what not to do, how to observe, what is the positive test, the clinical findings. And on day three, we will start in the morning with clinical examination of spine by Professor Sudhir Kumar sir, followed by the cases of spine, then a lecture by Dr. Harpreet Singh on shoulder examination. This is a lecture which is absolutely loved by the students, and then followed by short cases. And then in the evening of the last day, we'll have the gate examination and orthotics in process by Dr. Matthew Vargas. Now, these are the lectures which are going to be enriched with a support system of conceptual orthopedics. The support system that we have in conceptual orthopedics is all the legendary faculties being present throughout the course. They will be acting as panelists and moderators all 3 days. This is something which has never been seen, and this is something which is going to be the next level of orthopedic training. And you belong to any league, I'm sure when you walk out of that hall, that is CU Shah Auditorium on Civil Lines, on the 14th November evening, you will be enriched with something which you did not have. So, coming to the subscriptions, we had 150 premium subscriptions, which were refundable amount, and we had 150 non-premium subscriptions. So the premium subscriptions of 150 of our subscribers who were availing the refundable amount has already been closed. And with the folded hands, on behalf of the entire Conceptual Orthopedics family, I will like to say big thank you. This is a trust that you people have given us, and this is really phenomenal for the first course of this level. And the seats for the non-premium subscribers, the paid seats, are available, and they are being filled. And we are sure that by the time we reach the month of October end, these seats too will be closed. So if you haven't taken your seat, right, read about these teachers, their contribution to the orthopedic education in the world, understand the value of the course, and we'll be there to meet and welcome. Friends, I will be at the help desk all 3 days to make sure that we see and learn the best. I will be a bridge between the teacher and the students, asking questions on your behalf and answering and conveying what they tell us. And I will be there throughout the course, just as a friend, as a brother, so that the 3 days, your time is valued to the most, and the teacher's time obviously is valued to the most. So I'm leaving with a small clip of the names of the teachers which I took. Go through them. They have been holding the courses in the country for last 2 decades or more, and trust me, in that energy they will in that hall, their energy will be more contagious than your own. See you. Thank you very much.
Conceptual Orthopedics. The learning never ends.